How are you guys doing? Well, on the left, I have an Invicta Pro Diver 9404 and a Loreo 9201-1, and they're being lit up by Cree Ultra Fire flashlights with brand new batteries in each one of them. We're going to see how the luminescence turns out. The flashlights have been just taken away. They've probably been shining on them for probably almost half a minute, maybe a little bit more. And you can see that the Invicta has nice and even luminescence. You can see the hand's pretty good. You can see the indices pretty good on the Invicta. You can see the minute hand going around, seconds hand rather, going around, and minutes hand too. And the Loreo is really quite faded on the hands and the seconds hands, but the indices are pretty good. You can see the Invicta is quite nice and even, and it doesn't even matter if it's in focus or not, you can still see the luminescence anyway. But you can see now with the Loreo, the hands and seconds hands is pretty well faded out. You can't even see it, but you can still see the Invicta. So the Invicta luminescence is nice and even, and it's fading out even too, as you can see. Look at the Loreo. Well, what's the point of having all that luminescence all around the indices, which is not too bad, but you can't see the hands. You can still see the hands on the Invicta. So comparing the two, as you can see, the Loreo indices are quite well. And the Loreo must have sourced their indices in their hands of two different places that put the luminescence on differently, I would think. But really, when you think of it, the Invicta is better because it's nice and even and it fades even. And I don't really see how good luminescence is if you can't see the hands. I mean, the whole purpose of a watch is to tell time. So I'm just letting it fade out and comparing the two. Remember, the Invicta Pro Diver is on the left and the Loreo is on the right. The Invicta Pro Diver 9404 and the Loreo 9201-1. And the Loreo indices seem to last a long enough time, but then again, what good is it? There you go, guys. And I'd like you guys to vote what you think in the comment section, what one you like better. Do you like the Invicta Pro Diver 9404 or the Loreo 9201-1? And they're both Submariner homage watches. Both Submariner homage watches. But the Loreo's still holding on to those indices with no hands. So I guess you can just enjoy the indices lit up, luminescence, and no hands to tell the time. And you can see that the Pro Diver has faded enough that you can't see. So thank you for your time, you guys.